Hey guys, welcome back to an extreme and clean with me. Today I've got tons of cleaning motivation for you. We were actually iced in these clips, so I have all of my kids home with me and I definitely put them to work helping me clean up. The amount of messes that these kids can make in the short amount of time blows my mind every single time. They are like little toy tornadoes. So I put them to work, but I had to clean the entire house, top to bottom pretty much. So there's going to be tons of cleaning motivation in today's video. So if you need some cleaning motivation for your own home, then today's video should help you with that. I'm going to be doing a little bit of organizing and decluttering as well. And I also have a really delicious Crockpot meal at the end of the video. So you're going to want to make sure you stay tuned for that as well. I also finally got in the curtains for Kensley's room, so I'm going to be putting those up so you guys are going to get to see the reveal of that as well. All right, so we got ice here last week, and so the kids missed, I think, 2 days total of school. So I had them all home with me, and Kensley got this ball pit like tunnel set. There's like way more to it than what you're seeing here, but she got this for Christmas, the Christmas that I was pregnant with Hank, and so every once in a while she'll bring it up and they both play in it, and it has this little ball pit and we keep all of the balls in this mesh bag. But I absolutely dread when she wants to bring it out because the little balls go absolutely everywhere. They're under furniture. I can never get them all put up. Every time we get them out, we have some that linger around the house for months and months before I eventually end up throwing them away. But we had to pick them all up and put them in the bag, and Hanky was helping. It was so cute. He was the one that was going and getting them from underneath of the furniture, which was really actually pretty helpful. But Kensley has been asking me to get another bag of balls so that when they dump them in there, it'll be even more full. And I'm like, oh my gosh, no. I'm kind of hoping that she loses interest in this particular toy soon. But then I have Hank right behind her who is going to still be interested in it for years to come, probably. So I actually think that what I'm going to do this spring and summer when it warms up is put it outside and let them play with it outside. And, you know, if we lose a ball or two outside, nobody cares. Hank is still running around in his little Christmas jammies because I got him a set of 2 at Target, and it was before Christmas, obviously, but they are 2T, so they're going to fit him for a while. They're going to fit him through the cold months, so he's going to wear them. They're super cute and comfy and warm, so yes, he is still wearing Christmas pajamas in February, but it doesn't matter. But I did want to update you guys before I forget, because I keep forgetting to tell you this in videos, and then I lay in bed at night and think, oh my, like once I'm done doing a voiceover, I will lay in bed and think, oh my gosh, I forgot again to update them on my ears. So I talked about my ears in like 3 weeks ago in a video where I've been for 3 years now. I've been having hard of hearing. I'm like pretty much deaf in my right ear, and they get full and they feel like they're like full of fluid, and it can be really not necessarily painful, but very like annoying and uncomfortable. And sometimes it would make so much pressure that like my eyes would water. So I promised that I would make a doctor's appointment, and I did. And I went, and they actually looked into my ears and said that they were impacted with wax, which is not surprising to me. I've always produced a ton of wax in my ears. And so they were going to use their like their little machine that puts water in there at like a high pressure and rinses them out. But of course, my luck, they were out of the little tips that they needed. So they improvised. They almost didn't do this because he actually almost referred me out because he didn't think that this would work. But he was like, "Well, you're here, let's just try it." So they just got their spray bottle thing that they use, and it took two nurses, and the second nurse got it, but it was three of them in there working on me, and they put this special tip thing. They kind of just like rigged something up. And honestly, it was pretty painful and they had to be pretty aggressive, but they got two huge wax balls out of both of my ears. And whenever the first one came out, they were all like screaming, oh my God, it's huge, it's huge. And when I saw it, I was like, that's not huge. And they were like, are you kidding me? That is so big. And I was like, well, I guess I like don't know what's big for a wax ball, but I guess all the discomfort that I had been in for years, I was expecting to see like this quarter-sized thing, but it was probably about the size of a dime, but it was just a hard wax ball. It was so disgusting. I started gagging, and I'm sorry if you have a weak stomach, but the relief that I felt, I became instantly so dizzy. I almost fainted. I pretty much blacked out in the office. Thankfully, I was laying on the bed, so I just went back, and the room was spinning for like probably 2 whole minutes. The room was just spinning at like 100 miles an hour, but the relief was instantaneous. And once the dizziness subsided, I could hear, and you guys, I'm going to pause for a second and talk about this candle since we're on the candle. This is by Georgia Rustics, and it is a soy candle. She sent these to me as well as her wax melts, just as a gift, not sponsored or anything, and just to try because I've kind of been in the market for finding new soy candles, and I really love them. They smell really good. They're really cute. I think they're affordable, and I, of course, love supporting a small business, so I will link the website for those in my description box if you're interested in some soy candles. I do really like them, and her wax melts are also really good. Soy wax melts are hard because any that I've ever tried, they're not usually very strong, but the one that I tried that she sent was Georgia Peach, which smells so good. Yes, I highly recommend that one. There's also one, I think it's called Sedona, that she sent that smells amazing, but the gardenia candle is definitely really strong and I love it. But going back to my story, um, oh, so it was so crazy because I could all of the sudden hear, and I could hear myself talking and I sounded so weird, and I could hear the air in my, like when I was driving down the road, I kept thinking one of my windows was down in my car, and I kept trying to figure out what was going on, but it was just that I could hear finally. So for like 24 hours, everything sounded so weird to me. It was the craziest experience, but I am so thankful that I finally have those daggone wax balls out of my ear, and I wish that I would have went sooner. I don't know why I waited so long.
Wonder if you're sleeping in now. Picturing you doing that bed, it's stuck in my head. Did it break you like it broke me? Had it then we give it all up, we give it up in the end. I wanna know, is it true love? And I know we were lost, and I know that we fell hard. But I don't feel the same now. Still thinking about how this time it could be different. I wanna let you go, but I'm counting the days till I see ya. Still wanna take you home, and I'm biting my lip till I get you close. Just let me know. Just let me know. I've been waiting.
While I was doing some of the bigger vacuuming, I had Kensley up there vacuuming the stairs. That's her chore, and she loves to use the little Ofuzi handheld vacuum that I did a sponsorship with them. a few months ago now and love those so much. I use them all of the time for so many different things, but she loves it. It's so easy for her to use on the stairs, and she can just get it done in literally like 60 seconds. She can vacuum the stairs and get all of the little crumbs and dog hairs and things like that. And so she was doing her little chore of the chairs, of the chairs, of the stairs, while I was doing the more heavy vacuuming. And now I'm using my steam mop just because I wanted to do more of a deep clean on the floors this time. I love using my vac mops. They're my favorite way to clean my floors. The most time saving, the best on, like, the easiest on my back, everything. But every once in a while, I want to go in and like scrub them and get them like really, really clean, and they needed it. So I'm using my Shark Steam and Scrub mop. I do have a video entirely on this steam mop if you're interested. It is on my channel where I unboxed it and reviewed it and said everything there is to know about it in case you're interested. But I've had it for about 2 years now, still love it, still think it's awesome. Highly, highly recommend this steam mop.
I wanna know what's a true love? True love. I wanna let you go, but I'm counting the days till I see ya. Still wanna take you home, and I'm biting my lip till I get you close. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. Time I'm going out, the same things keep happening. New boy, same tricks. Coming close to me now, trying to be smooth, so here we go again. Here we go again. You're trying to buy me drinks, and I don't like your cheap tricks. Take it somewhere else, would ya? Would ya? I don't know what you think, but I'm not one of those chicks. Take it somewhere else, would ya? Would ya? You got nothing on me, on me. You got nothing on me, on me. You got
As you can see, I do have her new curtain rods up in there finally. We were just waiting on the curtains. I had ordered them at this point, but they weren't here yet. They came the next day, which is in this video. I did get them from Amazon. Oh, you guys, the quality of these curtains is amazing. I love them so much. I was so impressed. I was afraid they were going to be wrinkly. They weren't. Like, they're just so high-end and gorgeous. I cannot wait for you to see them. But I'm just using that little vacuum I talked about earlier to vacuum her sheets really quick. She has cat hair in there because her cat sleeps with her. And I was not wanting to take all of the bedding off and wash them because I just done that. So I'm just doing a quick vacuum and gonna tidy up her room. It needed to be wiped down, dusted, and just tidied up because I knew that her curtains were coming the next day, and I wanted her room to be clean so that I could put her curtains up and everything would be finally like complete.
trying to be cool, so here we go again. Here we go again. You got nothing on me, on me. You got nothing on me, on me. You got nothing on me, on me. Looking like a movie star, try to pick me up in your new sports car. I think it's called a Jaguar. I don't give a damn, ain't got money on my mind. I can see you want me bad, but your pretty moves kinda make me sad. Oh boy, you must be mad. You got nothing on me 'cause I look too hot. You got nothing on me 'cause I look too hot. Trying to buy me drinks and
She loves this blanket. It is the softest blanket and the heaviest blanket of life. It was a gift for Christmas. We all got one, but it doesn't match her room at all. So I was like, what am I going to do? But I just flipped it over to the black side and it looks fine that way. But I just wanted to keep it out on her bed because she uses it every single night. And I didn't feel like rolling it up and putting it in her little blanket basket because it's just too much work to do that honestly for the camera in reality, because I would just be pulling it right back out as soon as the camera went off, because as soon as she is done like with her chores and stuff and she wants to curl up in her bed and watch TV or play a game on her iPad or read a book or whatever, or sometimes she'll FaceTime her friend, which is really cute. That on this day, the reason why she's in a dress is because they were dressing up as quote unquote teenagers, and they did their makeup and they were surprising each other with their finished looks. It was adorable. But that's the first place she'll go, and I knew she was just going to drag the blanket right back out anyway, so I just decided to keep it on her bed and just fold it over to the black side, and it works. It's fine.
I would lose control, made me feel like there was no tomorrow. Should've told you that you're beautiful, but the days pass and now it's so long ago. Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too. I wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wouldn't know my name, wouldn't know it, and did you feel the same? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? It's too late now, 'cause I'm growing old, but I need you to deal with my sorrow. Just a memory, just a broken frame, and I know that I have no one else to blame.
I did get 2 new vacuums sent to me that I am sponsored to do a video for them, and I'm really excited to use them and share with you guys my thoughts. So one of them is a cordless vacuum. It's a budget-friendly cordless vacuum. Super excited about that one. I've been wanting to do that for years here on my channel because I always get asked about my Dyson, and I love, love, love my Dyson, but they are so ridiculously expensive, and I want to find more cordless vacuums that are budget friendly, that work great. So I have one of those coming for you, and then I have a corded upright vacuum as well. So look for that in the coming weeks. Those are coming. They're going to be in the same video. But I have yet to break the big one out yet. I've been testing out the cordless one for about a week now. That's going great, and I just have to break out the big the big daddy that is corded. I have to break that out because I'm actually going to keep that one upstairs because I've been lugging the other one that I have up and down the stairs, and it's kind of annoying. So I'm going to keep this one upstairs for the carpet, and the other one down here, or vice versa. I honestly don't know, but I'm really excited to use it.
Should've told you that you're beautiful. I wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wouldn't know my name, wouldn't know it, and did you feel the same? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch, baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. So you are like me, wanna be free like a summer night. glad you're here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy.
Now I'm going to go ahead and start a load of laundry, and believe it or not, you might want to sit down for this, but I actually washed, dried, folded, and put away all of this laundry in this video.
We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. I guess I'm gonna stay, but I'm just gonna wait in the background, watching you talk to her. I know this might look bad, but I'm just gonna melt in the background, watching you lean into her. I'm a fool. I just wanna get
When I did my poll on Instagram asking you guys about areas you struggle with in your home, another one that was popular was your bedroom. And personally, I don't struggle that much with keeping our bedroom clean. I think that it helps that I just really don't have a lot in there. I mean, the worst that happens is like you saw kind of like clothes laying everywhere, but that's pretty easy to just pick up and put them up where they go. But otherwise, it's not really a catch-all space for me. I go in there and I sleep, and then in the morning I get up and I leave. And like I may go in there during the day to fold laundry or something, but I don't really spend a lot of time in there. And because it's upstairs, it doesn't really serve as a catch-all. Now, my bathroom, that's a different story. I will leave like clothes and makeup and things that I'm using to get ready laying in there. But our bedroom stays clean for the most part, especially if I make my bed. Because if you don't make your bed, then the whole room just looks messy. But for me, I don't know why this is one of the easiest rooms for me to keep clean. So I'm sorry I'm not very helpful when it comes to that, but just definitely have a laundry basket. Make sure you're throwing your dirty clothes in there. Go in and set a timer 10 minutes a day and just tidy. Like make your bed, start with that, and then just put clothes up and things that don't belong, put them up, and just spend 10 minutes a day in there, and you should be able to keep it pretty much clean, I would hope, at least once you get it clean. Like, I don't know what you're working with. You may have like a Monica closet as your bedroom. I don't know. But like once you get it where you want it to be, maintaining it should be pretty easy if you just spend about 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes every other day of just tidying up.
just like I do. Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh? About you, baby.
When I organized in here, a couple of videos back, I talked about those 3 drawers on my countertop and how they function great, but I didn't really love the way that they looked and that I planned on not keeping them there. That's still the plan, but they function so well that I have just left them there. But I just think they look, I don't know, out of place. I just don't like them on my countertop. My countertop's kind of weird too because it's kind of got like the vanity over there, and as you can see, it has that oak bar stool thing that was there when we bought the house, and the cabinets were oak. If you watched my older videos from 3.5 years ago when we moved into this house, you will see the bathroom looked a lot different. Um, I never did paint the stool because I don't ever use that area as a vanity. I love it. I think it's a great idea, but there's no mirror over there. And I don't know. I just stand in front of my big mirror and do my makeup and hair, and that's what works for me. So I don't actually use it as a vanity. So there's all that like dead space over there. So it's kind of weird. I'm not really sure. Like before in the past, I've definitely had like a lot of products sitting out on my counter, and that's not something I want to do. I like them all put away and out of sight. I just feel like it looks less cluttered and it just looks cleaner. So I kind of like just leaving it bare, but I have like hair ties and scrunchies and clips in there, and I use those like every night when I wash my face or in the morning if I'm pulling my hair up. So I like having them there, but I don't like the way that they look in those drawers. So I'm probably going to move the drawers, all of that, just to say that they're still there and I still plan on moving them.
I'm laying down it to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, 'cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk, 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out, then I'm right back in. The sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I don't wanna seem to shaky. Oh no, like I'm sudden but I'm steady. Oh no, and they tell me to move on, 'cause I deserve more, but still I wanna choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk, 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out, then I'm right back in. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this.
All right, earlier when I was cleaning up the living room, I took up all of Hanky's toys and put them in his little plastic bin because I do the system where we switch out toys, and it was his day to switch out toys. So I took them up when he was there and he helped me put them all in his little plastic bin. And while he was napping, I went ahead and put the new ones in the basket for him. So when he woke up from his nap, he had all new toys to play with. And he loves that little busy car book. Ugh, he loves that book so much. The car, you like wind it back and it drives through all these different scenes. Like every page is a new scene and the car can drive through, and it's adorable, but he loves that book. So I only bring that one out every, I think I have 7 bins. So like every 7 or 8 weeks it gets rotated out. But Still loving the toy rotation system and highly recommend it. But now my Amazon package finally arrived. This is so exciting. So this is the next day, and I'm just re-straightening up her room because she was at school. They finally went back to school, and so I was able to clean her room and not have her go right directly behind me and mess it back up. But thankfully on this day, really all I had to do was make the bed because the room was still tidy from the day before. But I just wanted everything to be tidy and perfect before I hung her curtains up. Now, I was really worried about blue when she said she wanted blue because, I mean, obviously there's all sorts of different tones of blue, and I didn't think I would be able to match the blue for her bedding to the curtains. And as you can see, when they're right on top of each other, they don't they don't match at all. But once you get them on the wall, they don't look bad at all. I love the curtains so freaking much that I would be willing to change the bedding before anything. They're so high quality, they're so heavy, they weren't wrinkly at all when I pulled them out. They come in a set of 2 panels, which I love. I cannot stand when places like Target and Walmart sell 1 panel. Like, who needs 1 panel? Come on. So they come in the set of 2. I feel like they're affordable for what we pay for curtains these days, and they're just beautiful. I mean, I try to show you a close up after I get them on to show you up close like how high quality these curtains are, but they are so nice and I love them so much. And once they're up on the wall and the light shining through, it's not like this, you don't walk in the room and like, whoa, those don't match. But I think in the future, I will just get different bedding because the curtains are absolutely perfect. She wanted the blue ones. They did have cream. I think they had white cream and maybe even brown. I'm not sure. They had a few different colors. I will link them, but you guys, the curtains are just so perfect. I know I've said that like 100 times, but I love them. And so finally her room is pretty much complete. The only thing I think that I want to do in there is possibly get her a bigger TV. Somebody had mentioned that in the video where I redid her room. I was talking about how I didn't know what I wanted to do on that wall. Where her TV is, and somebody suggested just getting her a bigger TV and hanging on the wall. And I really like that idea because I was not going to let her have a TV in her room for the longest time, and then we put one in there over the weekend when she had a friend stay over so they could watch a movie, and we never ended up taking it out. And it actually works because if I don't have a TV in her room, she steals my TV. And you guys, I don't know if you have a child around her age, but she's 8, and they watch these people on YouTube that play like games, and God love these people, but their voices are so annoying and loud, and they like scream because they're literally playing the game and they're like recording themselves, and it is the most annoying thing ever. And so it is nice for her to go up in her room and watch that stuff, and I don't have to hear it. So the TV is staying, and I do think I like the idea of getting a little bit bigger one. Nothing huge, of course, but just something a little bit bigger that we can actually put up on the wall. And I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Okay, if you're still here, let's do this recipe. So I will try and link it for you guys in the description box. I'm just taking a brick of cream cheese and slicing that up into cubes, and then I'm going to pour an entire container of chicken broth. Actually, I can't link it for you. I just realized that. I'm so sorry. I saw this on Facebook, so I don't think I can link it for you, but I'm going to try to explain it the best I can. So a whole container of chicken broth, 1 can of cream of chicken. You're going to put that in there, mix that all up, and then you're going to go ahead and put in your block of cream cheese.
What if you're not good for me? Yeah. What if I'm not good
And then I'm going to put in 1 chicken bouillon cube.
for me? Yeah.
And then I'm going to put in an entire bag of Southern style hash browns, or some brands call them diced hash browns, but it doesn't matter.
We would carry on and we do it.
I'm going to go ahead and season mine with some salt, pepper, and garlic. And then I also did put in some minced onion. You can use a real onion if you prefer, but I love the taste of onions. I do not like the texture, so this is what I use in most of my cooking.
Safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you?
I'm going to go ahead and shred up some sharp cheddar cheese. You can just use a regular bag of mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, whatever cheese you want at all. It does not matter. Make it your own. But I like freshly shredded. And then I'm going to put in some real bacon bits. I'm sprinkling in the entire bag. The lady who I watched make this recipe saved a little bit to top hers with after like it was complete, but I didn't want to do that. I just dumped the whole bag in there. I did save a little bit of cheese though. So I shredded the whole cube of cheese. I put about 3/4 of it in there and I saved the rest to top it with at the end, as you see here. And then I also I've been like on a Cheez-It kick. So I crunched up some Cheez-Its and put in with mine, but you could top it with anything at all that sounds good to you. But this was so good, so quick, so easy. Love it. Definitely recommend trying this recipe. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next week. Okay, we're putting all the toys. Are you keeping it on or are we done with this?
Yeah, I'm done with it.
Okay, put all the balls in the bag.
Well, I'm gonna have to put them up today, right?
Yes.
Hi, what are you doing in there, ma'am? Do you like being in that hole? Remember, you're on camera.
Come on.
No! There, there, a ball! He can be the one that finds the balls.
Good job. Thank you.
He's the one that finds the balls that aren't yours. That's your job, Bubba. Go look around, Bubba. Okay. I'm gonna put it with teacher stuff. Like, what is it?
No, leave those, baby. Leave those here. Put that here. We're going to put those with the truck. Go put that in Sissy's bucket by the stairs. Uh-oh.
Don't do that.
No, stop. It doesn't matter. No, they don't. I'm just picking them up. They'll be dumped out on the floor in a matter of 5 minutes. It really doesn't matter. Hold on. Here, I don't think it's going to go on with your jammies on. But we'll try. Oh, let's see if we can get it on this way. Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. Mom's gonna vacuum, okay? I need to bring the Walmart sack up here so I can get all the trash thrown away. Kensley, bring me that vacuum you just used and the flat attachment. Trash dishes.
That's not trash.
It's trash.
Not trash.
It is now. All trash.
I can't hold all this.
Well, you're gonna have to make trips then. Go get some hangers out of your closet. I gotta fold your clothes. There's a little candle stand that I set above the stairs. You know where I lit that candle downstairs is burning? Can you switch the stand that it's on and bring that one up here? Okay, so there's a little candle stand that I set at the top of the steps just now. And downstairs in the living room, that candle's burning on one. Can you trade them?
I don't get it.
Well, if you just go look what I'm telling you to do, it'll make sense.
I don't get it.
Well, I need you
What
to...
candle? You have 45,000.
There's a candle in the living room burning.
Okay.
Okay, and it's sitting on a little stand.
Okay.
Get the one that I just sat there on the top of the steps and trade them. You'll see what I'm talking about if you just go look.
I don't get it.
Well, you'll get it when you go look.
What do I do?
Trade them. Put that one under the candle and bring me the one that's under the candle up here.
So where do I put this one?
Underneath of the candle.
Which one in the living room?
The one that's burning. Stop trying to make this more complicated than it has to be. So you're for sure allowed to go over?
Yeah.
Right now is okay?
Yeah, right now is okay.
Are you gonna mind your manners?
I always do.
I want you home by 6.
But it's,
Unless I text Brooklyn otherwise, because I don't know for sure if you have school tomorrow.
okay.
So far they haven't called it off, so. Okay. Definitely need a stool. Ugh. I don't want this to break. this ain't gonna work. On the other side. Oh, dear Jesus. Oh, shoot. These are freaking gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Yes. I knew it. I knew that was going too easy.
Savoring every single moment, and it just continued to fester and fester. And I would, when he would cry in the middle of the night or during the day, I would always hear stories from my friends and from other people saying they're helping out. I mean, we all know we lean on our parents to mother us and baby us if we ever need it.
Mau baik. Mau baik. Mau baik. Mau baik. Oh no, oh no.
Oh no, oh no.